Alright guys, here it is. This is the waterproof housing for the GoPro Hero 3 and Hero 3 Plus when you're utilizing the Sena GP-10 Bluetooth backpack that allows you to record all of the audio for the video straight from your Sena SMH10 or any other Sena Bluetooth device. It is a great fit. It is nice and snug and I absolutely love it. Took it out for a test run today, actually in a rainstorm, so we're going to flip to that video and we're going to show you just how well this little beauty holds up.
What's going on, peeps? Today is going to be a break in the Virginia Beach series because today I received my waterproof housing from Sena for the GoPro with the backpack added on. So today is going to be the first run and sort of review on how it holds up and how everything works. And today I would have normally probably driven to work because it's supposed to rain in the morning, but I figured what better opportunity to test out the waterproof housing than to hope I get caught in a rainstorm. We're gonna switch to tomorrow morning on my way home, and I don't think I've ever said this, but we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that it's raining. Alright guys, looks like my plan to show off the waterproof case for the GoPro while the Sena Bluetooth backpack is on worked perfectly, because here we are. It is like 7:45, 8 in the morning, and it's raining. So, Sena, if this fails, you owe me a GoPro. No, it looks pretty damn airtight, so I'm not too worried about it. What better test for this new GoPro case from Sena, since it is a waterproof case, than to ride home in the rain. I was prepared for this. I brought my my rain suit and whatnot, so I was more than ready to get rained on. So now I just kind of hope that it fucking dumps. Give you guys a great demonstration. Hopefully the traffic on the highway isn't too bad and I can get up to a normal rate of speed so we can really put it through its paces. But yeah, I was playing around with it yesterday. Well, not even really yesterday. This morning, while I was at work, whenever I finished up everything, I was playing around with it, and it's a really solid build. A lot of times when you get like the third-party accessories for really any electronic device, especially when the original manufacturer of that product makes that same accessory, you can usually tell you can usually see like a noticeable, I don't want to say decrease in quality, but that's really what it usually is. It's usually a slightly lower quality product, but when it comes to this waterproof housing, you would think, aside from just the way it's designed and the look of it, you would think that it was made straight by GoPro. The plastic shell is just as thick as the standard waterproof housing that comes with every GoPro that is sold around the world. The hinge clip mechanism that actually closes and seals the case whenever you have the GoPro inside is really sturdy, really easy to use, and I honestly think that I like the way that this case opens up as opposed to how the standard GoPro case opens up, because the way the standard GoPro case opens up is you unclip it on the top of the case and then it folds down. Well, this one, it's on the side. You unclip it off the side and it opens more like a door. There's no real reason. I think it's more of just personal preference why I prefer that, but I actually prefer that style. And the clip that they have that actually is more like the hinge unit that actually seals and locks the case closed, is, you can tell it's a very high quality. It doesn't really worry me about how it's gonna hold up from use over time. I mean, it feels like GoPro made it. Aside from like what I previously said, just the design of it, the way it looks. You can tell it doesn't have that typical like GoPro styling to it. Like around the lens cap, there's like a almost looks like a chrome or like a titanium finish around the actual circle of where the lens cap is. Just little things. I feel like it was just more so something that Sena did just to make it its own and to make it not just look like a GoPro case. You can definitely tell that it's something they did and not something that came from GoPro. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, there's only so much you can say about a case for something, especially something like this. I mean, it literally does one job. It seals it into a watertight casing, and that's really the only purpose it has. Now, the cool part about it is, whenever I first opened up the box, and I literally just took out the case, first thing I noticed is it fixes the issue of there not being any protection for your GoPro when you're utilizing the GP-10 unit, but it also limits you in the fact that you can't have it on your helmet, reach back, pop the power button or the parry button or anything like that, or switch the microphone to on so you're utilizing just the microphone inside of the GoPro. But once I got down to the bottom of the box, I saw that they actually included a, much like GoPro does, a skeleton back door. So whenever you're just using the case just for protection purposes outside of waterproofing, it makes it amazingly easy. DeFobra also uploaded a video last night because we both got ours yesterday, and he was able to beat me to it and get his video up a little bit sooner. And I'll have his link to the link to his video down there as well. Yeah, with the skeleton housing on the back, where the slits are cut out, it literally perfectly opens up. It opens up the back to the controls of the GP-10. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, doesn't matter. That covers everything that you need. So to me, as long as I don't get home and my GoPro isn't drenched and we're all set, then this is the perfect solution to my one major issue when utilizing the GP-10 unit for Bluetooth audio with the GoPro. Because I mean, my main issue was the case. I did not feel comfortable at all when utilizing their frame-like case with the GP-10. Even with the lens cap, you're still leaving the entire front body open to whatever can bounce up and hit it. So now that Sena has sent me this case, I will probably end up running this solely for all of my motovlogs, because I mean, as you guys can tell, but you know, I don't want to say solely, because my one gripe, which isn't even really a gripe, is the fact that it's so good at noise canceling that you don't hear the bike a lot. But I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing, because that just shows you how good of a product Sena has made. So I mean, every now and then I'll probably go back to the typical old school motovlogging style of a wired mic ran into the helmet, because I mean, that's always going to be in the back of my helmet, and I can do that whenever. So, but I will 99% of my vlogs will most likely be recorded with this setup that I'm running now, just because it makes things much less complicated. I know one major issue that I would have when when I was off the bike and I would be walking in somewhere with my helmet or something like that, and I had just recorded a video, is the fact that that little like dongle thing that you have to get for the GoPro to be able to utilize a wired mic inside of the helmet, the mini USB to 3.5mm headphone jack, where it protrudes off the side of the GoPro, it made it difficult. Like, I know there's been plenty of times where I would like accidentally like tap that on the wall or something, and it actually started like bending the mini USB port that I had plugged into my GoPro, and it really started to worry me because I didn't want it to fuck up my mini USB port on my GoPro or just mess up the dongle, because I mean, even those things are like 20 bucks. So this is probably going to be how I record all of my videos from here on out. And not to mention, with this, it opens up so many possibilities. You don't just have to have the standard view from the side of the helmet or anywhere on the helmet. You can suction cup the bitch anywhere. Put it anywhere, put it on a regular hard mount, like right here on the windscreen, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want with it, and you can still record a vlog. So I just think that this GP-10 unit paired with the GoPro and the Sena SMH-10 and now the Sena 20S, it's really the way that the entire community, in my opinion, I think it's the way that the entire community is going to shift towards. Obviously, I mean, if you don't have that much money, there's nothing wrong at all with running the hardwired mic. I mean, that's how we've always done it, and you're going to get just as good of audio as long as you have your mic placement in a good spot. So I just think that this is really the future of motovlogging. I think that it's a great addition and a great alternative, and it gives us options. Now we're not just pigeonholed into one certain way of doing things. So I think Sena really hit a home run with this, and this idea is just amazing. I honestly never had thought about wirelessly recording audio or anything like that, and then this came out and I was like, holy shit, this is revolutionary for our community. This is absolutely, it's brilliant. It's a genius idea. So those are my thoughts. Final verdict for me, I give the Sena a 9.5 out of the GP-10 unit, a 9.5 out of 10. And then once Sena gets it to where you can record your intercom conversations in UHD voice mode, 10, flat out. Especially paired with the waterproof housing. I know in my initial review of the GP-10, I said that they needed to drop the frame and just have the GP-10 unit paired with the waterproof housing straight out of the box, so there wasn't anything else additional that you would do. And my Sena rep actually said that they aren't dropping the frame, but there is going to be another option. You can either buy the regular standard unit with the frame. What the fuck? You can buy the standard unit with the frame, or you can buy a unit that includes the frame and the waterproof housing. So to me, this is a home run. No one else is doing it. Sena's really changing the game here, and I'm proud to be one of the people that gets to test these products and let you guys know just how amazing they are, and really just live with them on a day-to-day basis. But that's my review, guys. You ask me, I say it's a definite buy. If you got the money, go grab it. Hopefully I got more reviews for you here in the future. I'd love to continue doing reviews for Sena, and even any other company. Who knows what I could end up reviewing for you guys. So that's my thoughts, that's my opinion, and we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the rest of this ride sped up, and we'll double check the camera when we get back, and I'll give you the final verdict. All right? I'm coming from you from beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia, and this is Friday. If you cannot tell, things look a little bit different than what they usually look like.